All right. What is up, everybody? What is up, everybody? What is up, everyone? Hello, is this thing on? Testing, testing. Hello, one, two, three. We are live. Wait, TLC is this weekend? Yeah, TLC is this weekend. What is up, Elijah Washington? Actually, to be honest, I was actually going to do more than just to pick some predictions on tables, ladders, and chairs. I was tomorrow was gonna do Final Battle. I was gonna do Ring of Honor for this channel for the first time ever. But since I have to work on Saturday, it's not gonna happen because I'm gonna need some rest. So the schedule is for Sunday, Bears take on the Vikings, and then TLC. So that's the schedule there. Got family coming over for Christmas, so there won't be a Monday Night Raw. There won't be anything like that. So yeah, Elijah, no, there won't be no final battle. I'm not doing final battle. I was going to, but dude, I'm not killing myself. No, because I have to think final battle starts at 8. I have to be at work at 5. Yeah, I can't do it. I'll probably watch it and make it like a little bit of review on my thoughts about it. So yeah. We almost beat the Lakers. We were winning by 15 in the fourth, and then turned the whole bench late in the fourth, and then we lost. Oof. Your Sixers, not Sixers. Your Phoenix Suns. My Bulls. I'm surprised that they are 2-1 in the preseason. Like I said, Patrick Williams was going to be a beast, and so far he's been a beast. But I'm not here to talk about basketball. We're here to talk about tables, ladders, and chairs. We got a total of 6 matches here for this card. And we also have, get this, 5 championships on the line. And we had just, announced today around like 11 o'clock this morning, a return of, for the first time in 5 years, an Inferno match. You heard that right. We got an Inferno match coming this Sunday. The last Inferno match we had was SummerSlam 2015, and I believe that was Bray Wyatt versus Kane. And that match wasn't really well. Yeah, well, I'm not gonna get on that match, but let's just say that was the last time WWE actually had an Inferno. It's been 5 years since the last Inferno match. As you all know, Tables, Ladders, and Chairs is one of my favorite pay-per-views of the calendar year because I've always been a fan of that Tables, Ladders, and Chairs gimmick for a minute. Been a fan of it. Love each and every minute of it. Love TLC, Tables, Ladders, and Chairs is one of my favorite matches. I would literally love to be a part of it one day if I ever do go into wrestling. So yeah, Tables, Ladders, and Chairs is Sunday, ladies and gentlemen. What to say about this card? Unfortunately, to be honest, actually, there's no unfortunately. To be honest with you guys, I have a total of, there's a few matches that I do have here, like the 2 title matches I'm looking forward to. The women's champion I'm looking forward to. Actually, this card, my expectations are kind of high for this show. And then that Inferno match is really going to be the one I'm really going to be looking towards to. So let's get this over with. We got the Raw Tag Team Championship. The Raw Tag Team titles are on the line on this show, guys. The Hurt Business facing off against the New Day. I've already got the picks of some of the Spotlight Sports crew, so that being Darian, Hammer, Jake, and Key. I don't know when we're gonna get David's picks in. I don't know where we're gonna get John's picks in, but that's probably my fault because I could have went over with them sooner. But David, I understand his thing going on because he is focusing on finals, so I'm not going to bother him. John's been probably working, so I'm not going to bother him. So, Key, Hammer, Jake, And Darian, and even myself, I'm going to say this right now. I think the Hurt Business will be the new tag team champions. I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you. The Hurt Business, even though MVP, literally, no pun intended, has been the MVP of this whole, quarantine Raw thing. The pandemic. He has been the MVP of this pandemic. The Hurt Business. I actually kind of like the Hurt Business. I love Shelton Benjamin. I love Cedric Alexander. Bobby Lashley's okay, even though I really think he needs to lose the U.S. title because he barely defends the thing. MVP is MVP. Yeah, the whole crew, including myself, we're working the Hurt Business. I think the New Day, it's dead because Big E, and also I have a feeling we might get a heel turn somewhere down the road. I mean, I guess they've been kind of edging it to be Kofi to be the one to go heel, which is be funny to me. But if the New Day retains, okay. But personally, the Hurt Business is the best, is the more wise choice. I'm gonna go with the Hurt Business. I know WWE is probably gonna add another match on here. Personally, you got 6 matches. I don't think you need to add a pre-show match. Just leave it the way it is. But I don't know. Who am I to judge? I don't know. But yeah, the whole group picked the Hurt Business. I don't know their reason, but here's my reasoning. Number one, the New Day. Like I said, I can see a heel turn coming soon. I can literally see the New Day just being gone completely. I mean, they're already third of the way gone. Like, two 2/3 at least, because Big E. But yeah, I don't see the New Day retaining here. It would be something if the New Day retains. If the New Day retains, it could hurt the Hurt Business if they retained. But I'm gonna have to go with the Hurt Business. You guys in the chat, you got 6 people in the chat. Hit that like button, please. Who do you have winning? I have the Hurt Business. I'm sorry, I think the Hurt Business will be the new tag team champions. The next match, Sasha Banks. What is up, Carnage? Sasha Banks versus Carmella. Sasha Banks will be defending the SmackDown Women's Championship. D and Hammer picked Carmella because I don't know. I don't know why they picked Carmella. Oh, I know why D picked Carmella. For me, I'm going Sasha. Jake is going with Sasha. Key is going Sasha. So, I mean, I can see Sasha retaining, or better yet, they might just do a DQ finish and keep this going until the Royal Rumble. And I mean, I wouldn't mind seeing this feud continue to the Rumble. I really don't mind it at all. But I'm gonna have to go with Sasha retaining here. I don't see Carmelo really winning the championship. Personally, I think the WrestleMania match, the match that needs to take place for the SmackDown Women's title, is Bianca Belair versus Sasha Banks. That is the match I want to see, and I'm pretty sure many of you fans want to see. What is up, 5 Minute Sports? I am doing well. What is up, Prince Sean? I'm going with Sasha Banks to retain the championship, says Jamar Games. I'm going with Sasha too, because personally, I think Sasha will hold that belt until Mania. Give her a good title run with the belt. She won it in October. Let her have a run. That's all I'm saying. Just let her have a run with the title. Let her lose it at Mania to Bianca. That is the match that I think everybody here wants to see, and what I want to see. I want to see Bianca versus Sasha Banks, the boss versus the EST of WWE. You can book around that match. So yeah, Bianca will be, it's like passing of the torch. So yeah, that is your main event. That's not your main event for Mania, but that's your main event for the SmackDown Women's. Let Sasha have a lengthy title reign and let her lose it to Bianca. It is the match. It's the match we all want to see. And WWE, so far, you're doing a good job trying not to have this at the Royal Rumble, because it seems like Bayley and Bianca will probably battle at the Royal Rumble. I hope they don't battle in this pay-per-view, so that way you guys would do it at the Rumble, which will kind of tick me off because that match screams more WrestleMania than it does the Royal Rumble. No pun intended, and no discrediting the Royal Rumble. But yeah, Hammer picked Carmella. D picked Carmella because Sasha can't hold on to the belt for like a month, but or her first title defense or whatever. If Carmella does win, that would be shocker of the year for me. I'll be a little bit mad because I like Carmella and all. She's cool. I like her as a heel. I prefer her as a heel more than a babyface because she was with R-Truth. It was mostly all comedy. So she's finally out of the comedy gimmick. She's actually doing a character that I can actually see what her personality is in real life. So it works for Carmella, but I'm sorry, Carmella. I'm going with Sasha. Key went with Sasha. Hammer went with Carmella. Jake went with Sasha, and D went with Carmella. Next, this is the match where I believe WWE backed themselves into a corner. The WWE Women's Tag Team titles are on the line as Nia and Shayna take on Asuka and a partner of her choosing. It was originally supposed to be Lana, but if you saw Monday Night Raw, Lana got the crap kicked out of her. For all of you that voted for me to work on how to book with Ricochet, there's a reason why I put Lana on there. And personally, I really wanted Lana to win that poll. I'm going to be 100% honest when it comes to Lana. Number one, I don't hate Lana. I don't. Number two, personally, when it comes to Lana, I just don't like the way how they set up her babyface run. Hear me out. Number one, Lana, when she first debuted, she was what? Like the voice for Rusev, okay? Then, Rusev treated her. Wait, why did you put Lana on everybody voted for Ricochet? Yeah, everybody voted for Ricochet. Personally, I really wanted to do Lana because when I was watching WWE and the way how they were booking Lana, I was like, oh, no. Fans aren't going to buy this. Sorry. And by God. Sorry. I had no water. And oh my God. Some of you guys aren't even buying Lana. Let me know here in the chat. Do you buy Lana as a babyface? Or better yet, it's not even just the babyface part. It's just a sympathetic babyface. And if you do, okay. But if you don't, I'm going to explain why the Lana thing, it could work. It could work. And, I mean, I get what WWE's trying to do. Nia Jax, Shayna Baszler, they're the bullies. And, you got to stand up for a bully. You got to stand up for yourselves. And Lana, is like, no. And here's the problem. Like I said, when Lana debuted the company, okay, you know what? Okay, hold on. There's only one way to justify this with Lana. She was the manager for her husband Rusev. We all know this story. And then I think it was WrestleMania 31, if I'm not mistaken, where Rusev lost to John Cena. Then Rusev treated Lana like crap. Then Dolph Ziggler came in the picture. Then, because remember, Vince really wanted to break up the relationship of Rusev and Lana. He didn't really like them as a couple for some odd reason. Not just in real life and story-wise, but just mostly in real life. And he tried to break them up with this Dolph Ziggler Summer Rae bullcrap storyline, if you guys remember that. Then they get married. Remember? They got married. And that story was completely dropped. Then they stayed Rusev heel, and then it started probably one of the most awesome things ever Rusev Day. Rusev Day, right? Remember that? Rusev Day and Lana Day. Then they became baby faces. And then after that, I guess they went. No, Rusev stayed a babyface. Rusev stayed a babyface. We didn't get to see much of Lana. We see Lana comes back. She cheats on her husband with Bobby Lashley. Here's the problem here. You made Lana a vindictive shrew of a woman, like a very, I wouldn't even say cruel, but you made Lana into like a conniving, like self-centered, ego-driven. It's all about her type of heel. She cheated on her husband with Bobby Lashley. Storyline, folks. Then Rusev leaves the company. Okay. Then Lana was going to leave, but no, they give Lana an extension, which shocks the crap out of me. So, Lana, Bobby Lashley asks for a divorce, or actually, I don't even think they got even married. They broke up. Then Lana just, then Lana tags team with Natty. But Natty didn't want anything to do with Lana. So, and then we get Lana going through table after 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 table. How am I supposed to feel bad for this character? And this is why I really wanted to do Lana, because I can fix Lana. I can try to fix Lana. I'm not trying to sound like, some people who will probably rewatch this live stream and say, oh, he's being smart and what. No, I'm not no smart. That's for damn sure. But I'm saying, how, as the viewer, how do you get behind a character who was vindictive, cheated on her husband, and also, it even goes further than that. If you saw the documentary of Lana, you kind of have to put WWE in this position too, because they're also kind of the blame. Because let's be real, Lana gets bullied a lot on social media. Like, a lot. There's been times they call her a slut. They called her so many hurtful and so many hurtful and disturbing words. There was a douchebag that wanted Lana to kill herself. Now that I can get beat. Well, no, that I can. How can I say this? I'm trying to think. Lana. Now, see, I can sympathize with Lana, because number one, you shouldn't cyberbully. You shouldn't even bully people, period. Okay, you don't know what a person goes through in the day, in the morning, noon, and night, or whatever. And this is what pisses me off with people. This is why I can't even tolerate people. I can't tolerate people. I can't tolerate dumbasses and jackasses. What makes you think coming out their day, what purpose do you serve of literally bullying somebody on social media? And then if you really want to be technical with it, Lana also is an attractive woman. And yes, Lana is a model. If you've seen her on Instagram, she does wear the skimpy outfits and the highest heels, the short skirts, and let's be also real. The demographic here that will get turned on by it is men. We're men. I'm pretty sure all of you in the chat can agree. Lana is fine as wine. Okay, she's fine in a glass of wine. And let's be real, every man would kill to have a woman like Lana that looks like Lana. Tell me I'm wrong. And no, well, some people would literally, you would be surprised how many men want a supermodel chick for a wife. You would be surprised how men want the supermodels, the porn star, whatever. We're men. When a man sees a superfly woman, all that stuff is out the window. That standard is off the window. men will go super horny if they saw something like that, dude. And that's the goddamn thing. And that's why I kind of feel bad for Lana, more of Lana than it is WWE, because WWE kind of put her in this position. The way how they booked her, the way how they did it. Now you're going to tell me you're going to make her a baby face and all that. Look, I get it. That documentary was deep. It was really deep. Lana got bullied so bad. So bad. Like, the internet say that she can't wrestle. The internet is a cruel mistress. Wrestling fans are cruel. Well, not all of us. I'm talking about the ones who have no brain. The SMARKs. The SMARKs hate Lana. So who's to blame? WWE's kind of to blame. It's the way how you booked her. That's why I'm kind of a little upset that I have to do Ricochet instead of Lana. But no, you guys want me to fix Ricochet, and I don't mind. Ricochet needs to be fixed. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. But Lana is the one that they're trying to focus with. But it seems like that ship has kind of went sail. And yes, they made her the sole survivor at Survivor Series, and she did a good job. But her freaking partners were all heels. They were all a bunch of bitches. They were all heels. And no, nothing against. Okay, nothing against all the women. You know, I don't like calling women out like that. But the way storyline wise, guys, it's a story. It's a soap opera. For Christ's sakes, Vince McMahon has writers, television writers, writing his shit. So it's a freaking soap opera. Wrestling will always be a soap opera. I've already made a rant about that a couple, over the summer, if you can remember that. But now that Lana is out with a foot and leg injury because Nia and Shayna destroyed her foot and leg, Mandy Rose came back. So now Asuka has to find a new partner. I know a lot of you are saying Mandy Rose. Personally, I would love it for it to be Mandy, but there's one problem. It would hurt her and Dana. Because personally, I like Mandy and Dana as a tag team. Then there's been the talk that Charlotte would come back. Now, here's how I feel with that. Number one, I would not like it if it was Charlotte, to be honest with you. Charlotte needs to stay. TLC is a good pay-per-view, but that would be, I'm not saying it would be a bad way for Charlotte to come back. If you want Charlotte to come back, it has to be like at a Big Four pay-per-view. Like when Becky Lynch come back, she's obviously gonna be in a Big Four pay-per-view. Like if Sasha Banks was injured, she's obviously gonna be on an episode of Raw or a Big Four pay-per-view. Do you see what I'm getting at? So I don't want it to be Charlotte. If it is Charlotte, I'm gonna be like, and plus, how would that work? Charlotte versus Asuka. Charlotte and Asuka? How would that work? But personally, I think I don't know how WWE did it, but I believe that WWE are gonna bring back the Kabuki Warriors. So yes, I am saying Asuka's tag team partner will be Kairi Sane, and I would not be mad at that. Kairi Sane coming back? The Kabuki Warriors, Kairi Sane coming back? I know a lot of people are saying, but Malc, Kairi Sane left the WWE. She wanted to start a family. She wanted us to do this. But here's the thing. You can't let it. It can't be Asuka. I mean, for Asuka, sorry. It can't be Charlotte. It can't be Charlotte. Like, no, it can't be Charlotte. It's going to be Maurice. Yeah, I've been hearing that Maurice wants to come back. If it's Maurice, that would be shocking. But then, somewhere down the road, Maurice is going to turn her back on Asuka and join her husband and his tag team partner, Miz and Morrison. But yeah, guys, like I said, I feel bad for Lana. I really do. I do. The person. And I love the fact how she beat Nia, even though it shocked the hell out of me. But you know what? I love to be shocked. I love to be in shock and awe. But yeah, I believe it's gonna be Kairi Sane. If Kairi Sane does come back, holy crap! That pop, even though it's in the Thunderdome, that pop would be huge. The Kabuki Warriors returning at TLC, that would be great. And them winning the tag team titles again, that would be great. The one thing I will say from this match that's gonna be good, what about Tessa Blanchard? Tessa is a Royal Rumble debut. It has to be somebody big. Um, but yeah, Raw needs more women. I kind of feel bad for literally just saying what I said about the Survivor Series thing with Lana, but and nothing to discredit Shayna Blazer, nothing to discredit Nia Jax. I like them both. Nothing to Lacey Evans, nothing against Peyton Royce, but she was the only baby. Lana was the only baby face on that tag team. But anyway, Lana is out with a leg injury. I would Ronda Rousey. Oh Jesus, the internet would break. I don't think Ronda is big for the Rumble. Yeah, Ronda is big for the Rumble. Like Ronda, Tessa, Charlotte are all Rumble bound. That's Rumble bound. Maurice can be TLC because you can't expect it. Kairi Sane would be the wiser choice, but I think it could be Kairi. And hell, Asuka even took a picture with Kairi Sane, posted something on her Instagram about Kairi. So it could be Kairi. Sonya Deville, no. Sonya, I don't know if she's mentally ready to come back. That's the thing. Is Sonya really mentally? Well, it seems like she's mentally to take pictures with Mandy, which is cool. I'm happy for Sonya. I'm really happy for Sonya because my God, what her and Mandy went through, Jesus Christ. But yeah, but anyway, let's get to the picks from the Spotlight crew. And hit that like button if you're just now here. Naomi would be good too. Naomi, I forgot about Naomi. Naomi would be great. Naomi would be great. I wouldn't mind Naomi. But anyway, Key picked Asuka. Hammer picked Asuka. Jake and D are the only two people on here that picked the champs to retain. I don't see how, but I'm going with Asuka. Like I said, the silver lining from this is Asuka will be a double champion. That'll be something. And let's be real here. I have this funny feeling that at WrestleMania we're gonna get Asuka versus Charlotte again. And hopefully let's right the wrong again and let's hope Asuka beats Charlotte. I have Charlotte winning the Rumble, but Asuka winning the War. I think Asuka will hold on to that Raw Women's title until Becky Lynch comes back. Oh God. If Raw signs Zayn, it's not Selena. If Raw signs Zayn, SmackDown need Ripley badly. Yeah, Rhea, I do see Rhea going on SmackDown after when WrestleMania is over. What if Rhea wins the Rumble match? If Rhea wins the Rumble, hey, Rhea versus Asuka. Cool. You're doing something new. Cool. But you got to think for this company. You got to think like you're in the company. You can't think as a fan right now or ever. But anyway, I'm gonna drop this one with Lana, and then we're gonna move on. I feel bad if you haven't seen the Lana documentary. I recommend you watch it. You will probably feel some type of way. I felt bad. I feel bad for her. I still feel bad for her. I do. Always respected Lana. I just didn't like the fact how WWE made her into this it's a long story. I might have to do a separate video on Lana since you guys won't let me do how to book with Lana. I'll just literally just do it something else. Um. Anyway. Anyway. Next match. Oh man, the next match. For the first time, guys, in 5 years, Nikki Cross. If it's Nikki Cross, hey, Gotta do something with Nikki. For the first time in 5 years, think about this. For the first time in like 5 years, I believe, we will get an Inferno match. Yes, I know the tagline is called Firefly Funhouse match. I get that, but it's still an Inferno match. I think the rules will still be the same. I don't think Randy and Bray are going to be set on fire. There's no way in hell WWE is going to let that happen. It's probably going to be like how it was with Bray Wyatt versus Kane, a pinfall or submission. I don't see Randy Orton and Bray Wyatt literally on fire. I don't see it. But if they do that, Jesus Christ, it has to be cinematic. That match would have to be cinematic. If it's I'm sorry. If you're doing an Inferno match, stuff like that and with no fans, you have to make that cinematic. There is nothing. But hey, they can prove me wrong. If they literally have this live and live in color and actually have somebody burn for like a good 10 seconds. Christ almighty, well, I can't take it past this company because we did get an eye for an eye match and we did see someone's eye out of its socket. So, I mean, you can't get past WWE with that, but this match was announced at 11 o'clock in the morning. Like, we were having lunch at my job, and we were like, I said, an Inferno match? What? I'm like, and I'm going to let you know right now, the group, everybody in this group picked Bray to win. Hell no, I don't want to see a cinematic. If Bray burns Randy, but Malcolm Firefly Funhouse Inferno match, that new pal. Okay, here's my whole take with this. What app is the what's net? What app is the NXT champion? You mean Io Shirai? Oh, Io Shirai? Oh shit, I didn't think about that. Anyway, back to the Firefly Funhouse. It's not even called that. The Firefly Inferno match. Oh god, the whole group picked Bray. But I'm going to say something here. The way how they booked this, I don't think Randy has ever gotten the upper hand against Bray. In this whole feud, I don't think so. Because last week, he was gonna burn Bray alive, but then Bray turned into the Fiend, and then he laid out Orton. Okay, and then the week before that, Bray Wyatt went from Mr. Rogers Bray to the Fiend, and then just laid out Randy. That's 2 weeks in a row. Randy has been outplayed by the Fiend. There's only one. I know a lot of you. I'm probably going to be the lone wolf in this, but how? I'm going with Randy. I'm going with Randy Orton here because I actually think. Who do you think is going to be Asuka's partner? Personally, I think it might be Kairi Sane. A lot of people said. A lot of people have made mixes say Naomi, Nikki Cross, whatever. What if? I think Randy is winning too, but yeah, I'm going with Randy because the Fiend has literally gotten the best of Orton these last 2 weeks. When the last time Orton had a little bit of momentum? When he carried Alexa Bliss? I'm sorry. I don't see them burying. No, they'll never bury Randy. Hell no. But this feud is going to continue to the Rumble. This can't be a one and done feud. You can't make this a one and done feud. And personally, I would have loved it better if it was just a normal match. I don't mind it being an Inferno match. I don't. I think what's going to happen here, Randy's going to win. Randy is going to have Alexa Bliss and literally try to burn her alive. Bray is going to literally say, scream or whatever, and no, and then Randy will drop Bray. No, Randy will drop Bliss. RKO, 1, 2, 3. Randy beats the Fiend. I do not see this a one and done feud. A lot of people on the internet said this is going to be a one and done feud. How? You can literally write this all the way to Mania if you could, but personally, I don't think the feud can't last that long. It has to be straight up here, and the Rumble is where it should be finished. That's just me. But DR Lewis, make sure you subscribe to the channel, man. I think this is the first time I've ever seen you here. So finally, someone's agreed with me. Mickey James naming Randy wins, but Bray throws himself into the fire at the end. That would also be great. Because Randy said he knows the Fiend's weakness. And the Fiend's weakness, we haven't freaking seen in over 2 weeks. Ever since the incident. His Fiend is Alexa Bliss. His weakness is Alexa Bliss. Alexa Bliss is his weakness. Alexa Bliss is his weakness, folks. And BTR Juice, I'm not shaving off my mustache, dude. Screw that. Anyway. Yeah. Randy's winning, folks. Randy's winning. I do not see Bray Wyatt winning it. If Bray wins this, what was the point of this? I'm not the point of the feud, but I get why Bray is coming after Randy. I get it. And actually, if you really think about it, Bray is really going after people who done him wrong. So, like, think about it. Who has done Bray Wyatt wrong? Kane. Well, did he get Kane? Well, like, not in the beginning, but Braun Strowman, John Cena, Randy Orton would be a great collection. Finn Balor. I don't know what they're going to do with the Fiend towards WrestleMania, but personally, it would be nice if the Fiend got to Vince McMahon. Dude, that would be funny. But yeah, let me read some of these. Mike, I hope WWE don't do this, but what if the Fiend's weakness is Alexa Bliss and Bliss turns on Bray? That's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. Seth? Yep. Seth Rollins? Yep. Who done him wrong? The next person on that list should have been The Undertaker, but I think The Undertaker is done. So, and then another thing about the Fiend. Did anybody also realize this? Did anybody else realize this about the Fiend? When has the Fiend been babyface? They literally turned Bray Wyatt into a babyface. I mean, I'm cool with it. The fans are cool with it. They like the Firefly Funhouse gimmick. They love it. But what in what world does that gimmick screams babyface? The way I'm looking at it here, it's heel versus heel as far as I'm concerned. But no, Bray's the babyface and Randy Orton's the heel. I thought the rules would be reversed, but yeah. And Seth Rollins and Kane with the claw. Yeah, I mean, similar to Foley's mandible claw. Mankind mouth. Yeah. Unless it's everybody's weakness. But yeah, the only thing I can see, Jim Cornette hates it, so I hate it too. I'm a follower. I don't hate the story. I don't hate the story. I don't hate the Fiend. I don't hate it. But what I'm saying here, I don't know, y'all, but Bray Wyatt's motivations are a little bit hazy as the Fiend, and I don't hate the Fiend. If you're gonna have a new character like this, he has to have a motive. And at first, they had a motive. He was going after the people who wronged him. At first, Finn Balor, people from his past, from Bray Wyatt's past, before the Sister Abigail type past. So yeah, I mean, Roman should be on that list. Roman should be on there. Seth should be on there. Oh well, Seth is on there, but yeah, Jim is my favorite thing in wrestling. He ain't even in wrestling. I love Jim Cornette. Anyway, they put the stipulation on there because what they did on Monday Night Raw. I saw what they did on Monday Night Raw, but this feud can't be one and done. So I think Randy will take this one. I hope that if it's an Inferno match, I hope the rules still apply. The person who sets their opponent on fire will win this match. If Randy wins, the story won't stop, and you hear complaints. But the Fiend wins, people will be quiet. So WWE better do something. Roman faced the Fiend out, but we know we don't want that match. Roman can't lose. But yeah, that's what I'm saying, y'all. The Fiend's motivations are hazy as hell. They're hazy. They're hazy. Like so hazy to the fact, like, what's the Fiend's motivation? Now, I understand his motivation for coming after Orton. For God's sakes, he burned his house down. I mean, I would torture the son of a bitch who would burn my house down. But, yeah. But who else knows Bray better than Randy? But like I said, Key, Hammer, Jake, and D, they all pick Bray. And knowing GangGreenDavid, he would probably pick Bray too. But I'm picking Randy because it makes sense. Randy wins, but Randy, it's PG. I don't really. Oh, one thing, nice Power Ranger shirt, mouth. Thank you. I love the Power Rangers. Anyway, well, Mighty Morphin is the best series, so at me. Anyway, what was I saying? I'm trying to lose my train of thought. Randy Orton. Randy wins this match. But if this Inferno match is like the old rules, then Bray, I agree with Elijah. Bray sets himself on fire. But if it's like pinfall and submission, there's only one way. There's only one way for Orton to win this. Him having Alexa Bliss on his arms and about to set her on fire. And I know, now, hear me out. I don't think WWE is going to have Alexa Bliss be set on fire. Orton will probably have Alexa Bliss cornered, caught to that fire, and said, you will have the Fiend under his command. That would make sense. Have that thing covered all the way through the Rumble. Then you can have the big payoff match between Orton and Randy. But this time, you do it something where Randy gets to choose the stipulation. Or if you want Bray to choose a stipulation, the best thing to do it is the Firefly Funhouse. I would love for WWE to bring that back. I liked it in WrestleMania this year. I'm going to love it again this year. Again, going through the career of Randy Orton, and maybe we see the return of Edge in the Firefly Funhouse. You never know. But I'm going Randy. Everyone else is going Bray. I know if they were all here right now, they would say, what the hell? But it makes sense if it's Orton. If Orton loses and you continue this all the way to Rumble, there's no feeling in this. Oh my God. I've been falling asleep on Raw for a couple of weeks, and I'm understanding the stories, but I'm also understanding the payoffs too. Good God Almighty! If Orton wins, who should he be? Who would be next for him? They're gonna continue this feud to the Rumble. I think Randy Orton. I think they're going to continue this with Orton until Edge comes back. And if Edge comes back, they're going to have one final match at Mania to end it all. But yeah. Sorry, folks. I'm going with Orton, man. Bray Wyatt didn't go after Raw. Right, he didn't! No, he didn't. He was too busy focused on Bray. He was too busy focused on Braun Strowman. Like I said, the Fiend's motivations are hazy. I need to find a video or something. I might not be the only one who thinks this. Y'all in the chat, do you guys think that the Fiend's motivations, like when the Fiend debuted, at first they did a good thing. Him taking out Finn was a good thing. But ever since then, has his motivations been kind of unclear as of late? There's some that make sense, and then there's some that don't make sense. The one with Mick Foley didn't make any sense, I guess. Kane really didn't make any sense. I mean, John Cena made sense. Seth Rollins made sense. Goldberg didn't make sense. Braun made sense. Orton makes perfect sense, but if you're gonna have a character like the Fiend, you guys he has to have motivation. And there's his motivations. He has to come after the people that he could never overcome. Finn Balor, he did that. Seth Rollins, he did that. Roman Reigns, he needs to do that. Braun Strowman, he already did that. Randy Orton, he's already doing it. The Undertaker, he needs to do it. Maybe Triple H. Yes, Triple H and Bray never crossed paths, but let's be real. Triple H is the businessman. He's the businessman. So, and he's part of the McMahon family. So, put him into it. And then also, let the ending be Vince and Shane, or just let it be Vince. There, I just literally pictured the Fiend how I wanted him to be pictured. I mean, I love the Firefly Funhouse segments. I love the character. It's amazing. I love it, but I'm starting to realize the motivations are hazy. So, did you guys like my motivation on how I would have the Fiend? The people who done him wrong? All the way from Finn Balor all the way to freaking Vince? Or I'm just a nutcase with glasses that just don't know any better? Anyway. Yeah. I'm going Randy. I love the Fiend, but I'm going Randy. Next. What is next? Oh, 2 of the TLC matches are next. I'm gonna start off with the one that could give me a little bit of trouble, and that's the WWE Championship match: Drew McIntyre versus AJ Styles. You know what? I'm gonna say this right now. I got Drew winning this across the board unless something happens. I say Drew wins. Of course, we're gonna see Miz and Morrison come out there. The first time match ever. I think isn't this the first time Drew? And I think this is the first time Drew and AJ have locked up. So I think what's gonna happen here, Drew's retaining. So I think everybody here picked Drew McIntyre. I don't think nobody picked AJ. I got Drew winning this. And I think what's going to happen here is that, of course, what's his name? The big guy, Amos, or whatever his name is. He's gonna interfere, but I think Drew is gonna lay him out. Miz and Morrison's gonna interfere. And as soon as like the upper hand comes, here comes Sheamus. Sheamus is gonna save his best friend, his best friend, and then Drew or whatever is gonna hold the belt, and then boom, bro kick to the face. Miz cashes in. I think Miz cash in. Miz cash in his Money in the Bank. Miz becomes champion for a month. So yeah, I'm going with Drew winning for Miz to cash in. At the Rumble, we'll probably get Sheamus versus Drew, and after that, we'll probably get who should maybe AJ Styles. If they turn AJ babyface, he has to almost got to go if AJ is going to turn babyface. But I don't know who else can you put against him, or there's only one way to do it, and that's break up Miz and Morrison. That way you can have John Morrison face The Miz at the Royal Rumble for the WWE Championship. Personally, I would love to see John Morrison get a shot at the WWE title. I think that's way overdue. Lucha House Party broke up. But yeah, I can see the show either ending like that. That could be the main event. Miz cashing in. I'm going to be pissed with it, but you guys love The Miz. I'm not a big Miz fan. I don't think Morrison will win the belt. Personally, to me, what could happen, Miz could lose the belt in over a month to Drew again, and Drew would be a 3-time champion. So what could happen here? I'm gonna say this now. I think in my opinion, I think at WrestleMania we'll probably get Sheamus versus Drew McIntyre for the WWE Championship. I don't see anything else you could do here with this. Having Sheamus still the heel, then you got Keith Lee somewhere involved in it. Oh yeah, Keith Lee's also feuding with Miz and Morrison too. So you know what? The only thing you can do, really, maybe a fatal 4-way at the Rumble. Miz versus Keith Lee versus Sheamus versus Drew. I don't know, but I got Drew retaining. I think Miz will cash in. People on Twitter will go ape shit crazy. They'll start booing. They said they're gonna delete their goddamn subscription because because people are freaking idiots and not trying to think for themselves. But I don't know. I'm going with Drew to retain, only for Miz to cash in. I don't see them personally. I really think they should have pulled a Dean Ambrose with the Money in the Bank briefcase. Like, have him cash it in the night of or the day after, and they would. I'm sorry, WWE kind of backed themselves into a corner with the Otis situation, and now they're backed up themselves against a corner here. So, of course, Miz will be champion again. I'm gonna be like, waka waka. That's how I'm gonna be feeling if Miz wins the championship. I won't feel nothing. I'll just be like, well, he's champion. It would be funny if Drew McIntyre just literally beat Miz, and then the Money in the Bank briefcase is null and void. That would be funny, but I don't see that happening. So Miz beats WWE champion. D will probably celebrate, and yeah. Next is the real main event: Kevin Owens versus Roman Reigns. Everybody except D picked Roman Reigns. Obviously, you guys know how much Darion hates Roman Reigns. And personally, I wish he could get over it. There's no way in hell Kevin Owens is going to beat Roman Reigns. I would love for that to happen, but the way with Roman Reigns, after when Roman is done, it's been rumored that he will face off against Daniel Bryan at the Royal Rumble. Wouldn't mind seeing that match. Wouldn't mind seeing it. Wouldn't mind seeing it. So what you do for WrestleMania? I think they kind of scrapped off The Rock and Roman for now. But if they don't do The Rock and Roman, your best bet is Big E versus Roman. That is your main WrestleMania main event. I don't see anything else. If you put Keith Lee to SmackDown and have Keith Lee win the Rumble, Keith Lee versus Roman, that would be cool. But I'm going to go with Roman to retain. Roman to retain at the Royal Rumble if he does face Daniel Bryan. Him only to lose to Big E at WrestleMania. Because, let's be real, Darion picked Roman. He's changing. He did not pick, dude. He picked Kevin Owens. He's not picking Roman. Oh, yeah, then there's that. Goldberg versus... That could be at the Rumble. Goldberg versus Roman. Jerry King Lawler didn't make any sense. Yeah, with the Fiend. If and when Miz wins the title, I'm canceling my WWE network. Screw off Vince. Yeah, good luck with that, buddy. I've heard so many people threaten to cancel their subscription. I'm sorry. You're really going to... Okay. Rant time. For all you that get mad that something doesn't go your way, so you cancel something. Okay, let's be honest here with the WWE Network for a minute. The WWE Network has a library of original programming and old school stuff from the Attitude Era and WCW. If you do not like what you're watching in the current day product on the WWE Network, there's a reason why they make you go back to the past, folks. ECW, WCW, old school WWF. So what is so hurtful and so bad about if you don't get your way, you're going to cancel. So you're going to cancel something you would have to buy off Amazon and spend thousands of dollars to get, then watching it on your phone, getting it on your phone, and getting it on your computer, laptop, Chromebook, or what have you, because you're mad because somebody didn't win. Guys, if you're one of those people, get in the corner and think about things. I don't give a damn how pissed off this company makes me. That goes for Impact. If I'm subscribed to your network, I'm subscribed to CZW's network and WWE's network. I don't give a damn how much you piss me off with it. I am still going to be watching old school crap from the network. I'm still going to be watching modern crap on the network. It makes my job a little bit more easier. I'm getting it for dang near dirt cheap free. I'm actually paying, what, $9.99 after tax. Guys, stop acting like babies and just get in the corner. We got merch. I need to calm down. We got merch. First off, if you're into fantasy sports, here we got a commercial for you. Here it goes.
What's up, fantasy champions? Spotlight Sports Network is excited to tell you about an amazing deal from Thrive Fantasy, your place for daily fantasy sports and esports. Right now, with promo code SS Network, Thrive Fantasy will match up to $50 of your first deposit. So go to thrivefantasy.com and sign up now with promo code SS Network. That's thrivefantasy.com, promo code SS Network.
I'm playing. I'm just kidding. I was about to play it again. Yeah. Wouldn't mind Roman versus Goldberg unless Roman destroys Goldberg. It's that simple. And they said Bird don't put people over when he put Braun over. Because people, you can't read the dirt sheets, bro. But yeah, guys, I think I done ranted on picks and predictions. I think this is the most rantiness. I've ranted on Lana, how I I felt sorry for Lana in a good way. Take that as you will. I got on the Fiend, and I got on people who want to unsubscribe to their WWE network because they're acting like babies and won't get their way. Jesus Christ. I should not be in a funk mood leaving a picks and predictions. But anyway, let's review the groups before I even get out of here. Key picked the Hurt. We all picked the Hurt Business. We did not pick the New Day. Hurt Business will be new tag team champions, Raw tag team champions. However, Key picked Sasha Banks. She picked Asuka's team. She picked Bray Wyatt. She picked Drew, and she picked Roman. Hammer picked the Hurt Business, Carmella, Asuka, Bray Wyatt, Drew, and Roman. Jake picked the Hurt Business, Sasha, Nia, and Shayna. Drew McIntyre, Roman Reigns, and Bray Wyatt. D picked Drew McIntyre, Bray Wyatt, Nia, and Blazer, Carmella, the Hurt Business, and Owens. And as for yours truly, I picked Randy Orton, Drew McIntyre, Randy Orton, Drew McIntyre, Roman Reigns, Asuka, and Sasha, and I also went with the Hurt Business. So yeah. That's going to do it here for me tonight, guys. Thank you all so much for joining me for picks and predictions, just to let you know how this schedule is gonna go. Number one. I will be doing the Bears and Vikings game, and then on Sunday I will do TLC. I was gonna do Ring of Honor tomorrow, but I have to work Saturday, so there is no way for me to just do Ring of Honor and then wake up at 5 a.m. I would be miserable as hell. So that won't happen. Christmas time, I have family coming over, so unfortunately, there won't be a bear stream, but I probably might do, I don't know if I can do a bear stream. I might not. It all depends if I can get some room. And also, there won't be a Monday Night Raw after TLC, and that will start the road to WrestleMania because I got people coming. So, yeah. And then also, my birthday's in 2 weeks, too. So, yeah. And I've also read your poll. I need to text some of my friends or inbox some of my friends and tell them what they want to do. Some people say I should go bowling. And for Christ's sakes, I think that's what I'm going to do. Go bowling. So anyway, you guys enjoy your night. I'll see you guys at 1 o'clock for the Bears versus Minnesota, and also I will see you on Sunday morning for the Spotlight Sports Network on Sunday. So anyway, God bless you all. You guys stay safe out there. This is MalcGoolie signing off. Love, peace, and soul. I'm out.